With opening weekend against Washington and Jefferson just days away, the Juniata football team is looking forward to starting the season off with a bang. To find out how camp went this season, I talked with senior defensive lineman Brett Shippey and junior wide receiver Deshaun Popley.
Camp now compared to camps in the past, this one was a little more physical, but it was also a lot more, it was actually a lot more fun. We enjoyed being together. The whole environment was a lot different. I mean, we're very positive. We're very, even at the hard times and when we had challenges, we still stuck together. And it was a good time to learn. We learned a lot. We made a lot of progress, and I think we're in better shape now than we were in the last few years.
I think Coach Lawrence's attitude and he made it clear this camp that the coaches, in particular the staff, they're not here to, you make a mistake, get on you, dog you. It's just, they use it as a teaching moment. You made a mistake, okay, this is what you did wrong, and you build off of that. This camp, actually, we have more two-a-days. We had a harder conditioning test. This was the first year that we actually, all the players completed the conditioning test. I think we had 4 or 5 two-a-days, which wasn't done in recent years, to my memory. So, yes, it was fun, but it was still, that grind. You had to, when we would walk across the field, it's like a blue and yellow line. And he would say, Coach Lawrence would say, you walk across that line, you're going to work.
Earlier this spring, longtime assistant Tim Lantz was named head coach of Juniata's football team. The 1980 Juniata grad is looking to give this program a revamping and establish Juniata as a competitive force within the Centennial Conference.
Our focus is to play fast, to play hard, to play physical, and to finish. And we want to win every day. And when I say win every day, whenever we're given the opportunity to practice or meet, we want to feel like that's a game that we need to win. We need to get better. So our focus has been, the kids have heard it over and over again: play fast, play hard, play physical, finish.
Shippey and senior captain and offensive lineman Willie Reich also shared what team goals the squad has set for the upcoming season.
Team goals is we just prepare to be the best. We're trying to do everything we can to compete on Saturday. And obviously that takes place during the week at practice, meetings, even in the classroom. We're preparing to be the best.
Our goals as a team this year are to be competitive in the Centennial Conference Championship. Obviously, we go into every game expecting to win every game. We want to go 10-0 this season. But we're a realistic team, and we understand that in order to win games, you must be competitive. You must be able to put yourself in position in the fourth quarter to win the game. And our idea of winning, and our idea of football at Juniata College is that we want to hit you hard and we want to hit you fast. And what we want to do is we want to be in a position in the fourth quarter to win every game. If you don't want to win every game, don't come on this field with us. And that's the goal, and that's the attitude we want to take into the 2011 season.
Both Lantz and Reich filled us in on what returners and newcomers to look out for this season.
Some of our key returners, probably the two strongest areas of our football team, are our defensive line and our offensive line. In our defensive line, you have seniors like Jason Marcus and Brett Shippey and Mike Lackey. Linebacker, you have Kevin Gorman, who played a lot last year, did an outstanding job as a freshman. We got Noah Wallstrom, who's had a very good camp, who's a junior. Greg Nixon is another linebacker that's a sophomore that has worked very hard. Mike Valentine, who is he has so much athletic ability. That he brings a lot to our defense. And then Andy Mazzullo at corner, Tyler Cottle, who's played on and off over the several years and has always been a very good team member and has earned the right to challenge for the job. Offensively, you have an offensive line of kids that have seen a substantial amount of action over their college careers, with Willie Reich and Nick Trass and John Hill, Quadir Christian, Julian Valseri, Deshaun Popley on offense. So you couple that with our special teams, Scott Andrews and Owen Phillips. So we have some returners, and just like everything, like we told our goals are not to maintain, we must improve. And for us to get better, those returners have to be leaders, and they need to take their game to another level.
The transition to college football is a tough one to go through, especially from high school to college. The game gets faster and everything. But I think our freshmen have done very well with that. Guys like Hunter Phillips and Ward Udinsky have picked up the speed as it's gone on, as well as corners and Nick Stubbs and guys like that are really performing very well. And transitioning very well.
Also, with our newcomers, Isaiah Slutter as a wide receiver, another wide receiver that Colton Myers from State College is a young man that really helps our program. Defensively, you have Ethan Wild at linebacker, you have Garrett Pettyjohn in the defensive line, Nick Stubbs, a defensive back who just has incredible athletic ability. I'll tell you what, this was not a large recruiting class, but it was an outstanding quality group, and they're just good kids.
However, it doesn't just require talent to be successful in college football. The Eagles understand this well and are approaching the season with a big picture attitude.
I think one of the most important thing is what Coach Lawrence talks about every day, which is being Juniata men. You have to know how to act properly on the field and off the field in the classroom. I think that's a big step for freshmen to go through, to learn how to study hard, but then when you walk on the football field to only think about football, and then once you're off, go back to studying.
To be a Juniata man is to not only be a tough-nosed football player, but also to be a member of campus that someone can look up to, a respectable individual.
A Juniata man is just, it's like this idea that no matter if you're on the football field or in the classroom, that you're just the way you carry yourself. Like in the classroom, be 10 minutes early to class, sit in the front of the class, make yourself presentable, ask questions, talk, have that interaction with the teacher. Then out the field, when you come to the football field, also you carry yourself with a certain respect. Don't play dirty, no cheap shots. Be attentive, listen.
We tell the kids all the time that there'll be several things in life that you'll have to sign for. You'll sign a marriage license, you'll sign a mortgage, anything worth having you'll have to sign for. We just want our young men, our Juniata men, to put their signature on the 2011 football team, to show everyone that they own it, that it's theirs, that they have prepared to be the best.
For JuniataSports.net, I'm Kaylee McCool.